Hi, aloha. So, I'm sorry, I was gonna do this a different way today, but I didn't realize it's April 22nd already, and I'm really late on putting out a Patreon video, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Here are my YouTube memberships. Thanking all of you folks for your support on the YouTube side. And I know this is a Patreon mainly membership thing, but if anybody else wants to support me on YouTube or Patreon or on Twitch, those are the three main options you have aside from doing YouTube. YouTube's like super chats or even PayPal, which is probably the most beneficial thing for me. Is PayPal takes the least amount of money out of contributions to whenever something is whether it's a membership but Patreon is just a donation basically. Yeah. So anyways, it's April 22nd, 2025. This is our PhotoLukeHawaii Patreon update. Here is our Patreon members here, and I will read every single one of them in just a little bit. I might have to do it in a couple pieces because I don't think I can read that fast. But thank you also to my Twitch supporters. These are all subscribers that pay for subscriptions on Twitch. Next to the names are the amount of months that they've been supporting. So, thank you to Jaylene, Kyle, Mr. Mizulo, Friday, iRoots, Frederick, High Sessions, just John Yamasato, Elizabeth, Shakalaka, Kai, Carl and Arkansas, Brother Bruce, John, and then I'll get to the rest. Heather is our $6.25 Patreon supporter, and Richard Sundown, 70 months, our $10 Patreon supporter. Thank you, guys. And when it comes back around again, I know I should have slowed this down and I didn't. Okay. So this support really helps us a lot. Okay, John, Charlie, Charlene, Steven, Dr. Lulu, Adriana, Jim, RC, Tom, Michelle, Micah, and Heather. You guys all make a huge difference with the bonus added support of your continued monthly memberships on Patreon. I really appreciate you guys so much. And then Twitch is another way you can support me also. I'm not trying to tell anybody to do that. Whatever works for you. Some people are already on Twitch and that works better for them if they want to contribute in that way with the membership. It's fun emotes there on Twitch that you can use. And then on the membership side on the YouTube, it's a little less costly on this side. And we offer, because mainly YouTube is my main thing, we offer members only videos on YouTube. So to be a member on the YouTube side is really important too, because you get first access to videos, plus you also get members only videos. Okay, so anyways, what are we working on right now? So I got Spam Jam coming up this weekend. I've been happily hanging out with Close the Distance here and there. They've been such an awesome group to hang out with, get to know, and to support, because I love their music and I love their vibe. And they have their own thing going on. I'm not trying to be all buddy with them and stuff, but they're just super nice people, and I just want to be able to support them. So Close the Distance has been one of my highlights lately. We got I'm still supporting Anuhea and Kimie and Kalai Parish and all these other people, Kapena and stuff. But I do what do you call? Oh, Kimie, she let me post the or let me use some of the videos. I broke up the videos from her Christmas performance that she had televised. So she allowed me to video that, and which was super generous of her to do. So she allowed me to use the videos cut up, into song parts into my live show, which is awesome and amazing because I didn't even expect her to let me do that. She has her thing that she has to do and has to get done, and I don't want to interfere with any of that in any way, in any public, using music and stuff, or performance videos that I've taken, that might dilute anything for her. So if she's okay with it, then I'm very thankful. What else is going on? So recently we started to introduce members only videos. I'm gonna stick with it for a little while. Mainly it's like 360 videos and stuff. I didn't get a lot of 360 video viewers anyways, but I at first was gonna do exclusive only 360 videos, all of them, but I decided I think I'm going to put some of them as public still, and I want to hook people to seeing it to know that, hey, it's worth it to maybe get that membership. It's only a couple dollars for the membership, right? So I do realize that some people are not really into that. They don't want to get into paying for a membership or anything like that, and it's fine. Maybe they're afraid of scams and stuff like that too, which I totally understand. Oh, I forgot to change the title for this. Yeah, so what else is going on? KawaiiCon, all the videos are up for that. There was a deadline. It was my first time being a social media press. And I gotta say, I'm pretty sure it was worth it for me to do that, because I got at free admission to it. You need a whole bunch of parameters to fit to be able to be accepted to be a press badge holder for KawaiiCon, and I had a good time with it. I'm not sure if it actually gave me more ability of filming or access to things, because there were some things you couldn't film anyways, and the things that I was filming that I only was, hi Garrett, I was only allowed to film like 15 minutes or first three songs of. Other people were just there filming the whole thing, at the front of the stage. So I was like, is it because they were just filming with their phone they were allowed to, or or what? I don't see them cracking down and trying to scold people for filming those kind of things. There were events that didn't allow filming at all, and then they would definitely crack down and tell people not to film. But in the regular concerts and stuff, people were filming with the phone. So I'm kind of playing with the idea. I bought a membership already for KawaiiCon next year. I bought it. So whether I get a press badge for next year or not, I want to go anyways because I love it. I have such a good time there, and I did not want to miss that chance. It was like, oh, what if I don't get approved again? But I still want to go, so I went and bought one. I was like, and I heard next year is going to be less because less of a KawaiiCon, just a smaller. That's what I mean, is because they're doing construction there, and so they had to adjust for that. But let me move this over just a little bit. Mainly that's what's going on right now. I am trying to get used to showing all my supporters because I do want to thank them, and I don't know how other way to do it. Thank you, Garrett, for watching those. Some of you are wondering maybe if we're going to be going to Japan this year. I don't think so. If you don't know, we have a whole bunch of cats now, and a lot of our time and money goes into that too. And yeah, so it's not even just finding somebody to take care of them and feed them, but it's I don't know. It's we have a lot allocated a lot of our money to care for them also. So maybe next year. They're all kittens too right now. Still, they're I think 10 months now. the cats, our babies. And then there's the older cats that are, I think, about a year and a month old now, 13 months. So they grow so fast. They're like full size cats now. So I'm really glad I got kitten videos of them. What else is going on? I'm just trying to fine tune my recording abilities in different ways when I do performances. Audio is always a problem for me. I use a Panasonic Lumix S2, and I don't know, it seems more grainy in low light for some reason, more than my Nikon Z6. But the audio quality is not so good. And then I have to say, I love the Panasonic. It does not shut down. J Chino, okay. See you later. The Panasonic Lumix does not shut down from overheating. It'll continue to record, while the Nikon Z6 will overheat eventually. And I don't really like that part, right? That's why I got the Panasonic. So, and I have only been using the Panasonic lately, just because that, if I'm gonna carry one camera, I'm gonna carry that one, and it gets heavy if you try to carry two cameras with two lenses, right? Or a lens each. It does get heavy. My GoPro Hero 11 got water damage. I'm not sure how it got in there. I've had how many GoPros? I never had water damage before. I had the 3, the 5, the 7, 8, 9, 11, and the 12. And finally, this is the first time I've ever had water damage. We're at the beach, me and Austin, and it looked like, to me, if I were to guess, because the front screen had fogged up a lot, that maybe somehow the water got in through that screen, the seal or something. Because even after I brought it home and stuff, that screen was still fogged up for a while. But right now, I'm in the process waiting for GoPro to receive the camera. They worked out a nice deal for me, and I was very appreciative of it, because they are gonna hook me up with 12 instead of 11. Or I'm not sure. Maybe I'm supposed to keep that on the down low. But I am going to talk them up a bit, because any kindness that anybody has done for me, whether they give me snacks, they give me food, or they're just nice people, I like to tell people about them. And so if you like something, you talk about it, right? And so I have other cameras too that I use for my walks, but my GoPro is always my standard. It is my rugged camera. I can stick it in my pocket. I don't have to worry about it like the DJI Pocket. You have to be careful with that, because you can totally break that thing. The GoPro, I can just stick it in my pocket, without a case, anything. And I can take it in the water up to like 30 feet, without a casing on it. And it's great. So GoPro is still my number one source of cameras, and I'm gonna talk them up a bit, because they're hooking me up. So it's not sponsored or anything. It's just they have offered me great service. So yay to GoPro. Yeah. And they've been reliable for me. Whenever I've had a problem or whatever, they do help me out. The whole exchange process is taking a while, though. It's I think from the time I started to talk to them and everything, it's been this at the end of this week will be the 3rd week. So from the time I contacted them, they're not open on the weekends, and then they got back to me about what to do and what they are able to do for me, and then I had to send in the camera, and then now they have to wait to receive it before they send me the other one. So yeah, but I aside from the time, and I totally understand. There are so many people out there who will cry about stuff and ask and expect companies to like bend over for them, to get a good review or whatever it is. And I'm not like that. I generally, if you're good people, and then I'm gonna be kind in what I say about them. Okay, anyways, I've talked way too much, so thank you everybody. Thank you for being here. I put this as a live show, things to do in Hawaii. Oh, I know. I put this as Patreon update. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Patreon update, and then I'll switch it back to live show later. Okay, that's it that's a wrap for our April Patreon update. And if you are watching this in other platforms, I just want to tell you thank you, and you have an opportunity to support the channel a little bit more if you'd like to, through YouTube memberships, through Patreon memberships, and through Twitch memberships. Yeah. Judah Punk, see you. Mahalo, thank you so much for your support. All right, guys, malama pono hui ho. We'll see you guys later. And if you see me out there, say what's up.